Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Good morning, Taquan.
Good morning, Jill.
Good morning. Good morning. We have a wonderful new guest in the studio today. I'd love for her to introduce herself, her first and last name, and the name of her business.
I am Robyn Graham of Robyn Graham Photography, and I am a personal branding expert and photographer.
I see the combination of the both feeds my soul, right? I think one thing is to understand personal branding, but to pair that with photography is like the perfect combination. Now, did you start with one versus the other?
Okay, so
Yeah, tell me.
I'll tell you my story
Yeah, I
really,
need to
really
hear-
quickly.
No, it doesn't even have to be really quick.
So I actually went to school, got a
Yeah.
doctorate in pharmacy, and
Wait,
9 years ago.
She was about to graze over. She was just like, I got a doctorate in pharmacy, and then I started taking pictures. No. Like, you wanted to be a pharmacist. That was the goal?
I did, because
Love.
my mom was an artist, my father very artistic, so that's in
Yeah.
my genes, but
Okay.
I wanted to wear a suit every day and make a lot of money.
Yeah, you were like, I'm not doing this.
No, I
Artist
wasn't.
thing.
No, wasn't
Right.
going to do that.
I love
But
it.
here I am today.
But here you are. Here, you can't fight it. You
No,
can't
you
fight
can't
it.
fight it. If it's there, it's there.
It's there.
So anyway, I had a great career,
Yeah.
but we had no family here. My husband was traveling all the time. I was having to
Right.
travel. We have 3 kids.
Okay.
And life was too crazy.
Yeah.
And one day we were talking, and my husband said, "You love photography. I see you light up when you do it. Why don't you try? Why don't you just put yourself out there and try to be a photographer?" And I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. And then I did.
Wow. I love
And I
that.
started a blog, and my first client was a personal branding client.
Wow.
So it kind of fell into my lap.
Yeah.
I did a lot of other things in between,
Yeah.
family portraits and event photography and all
Right.
of that stuff. But my heart
Yeah.
was just fueled when I did that first personal branding shoot.
I
And
love that.
the woman I did it for
Yeah.
is still like one of my biggest fans, and
Oh, I love that.
she has been like along with me for the ride.
Yes.
And she still uses those images and then
Yeah.
has come back to me for more branding images. And
Love.
so that's how I started.
Yeah.
And then, as far as branding myself,
Yeah.
I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from them. And as I learned, I was like, I have to teach people this. I have to
teach.
help other women
I love
do
that.
what I'm doing.
I
And
love
so
this.
here I am today, and
Here
I've
you are.
married the two.
Yeah.
And it fuels my soul.
Oh, I
I'm so
love.
passionate about it.
I love, and it's so important. I mean, it's so important, and we talk about it all the time, right? Like the ability to scream your dream, identifying who you are, what you want, why you deserve it. We talk about all of those amazing things, and so often we need professionals in our lives to help us kind of pull that out, right? I can only imagine that these particular clients came to you for the photography initially, right? And then it's being able to say, okay, what are you using these images for?
Exactly.
Right?
And people, okay, now they have these images, but what do I do with them?
What do you do
and
with them?
so many people aren't present in their business. They're
Oh, my
not the
God.
face of their business.
Say it again. Aren't present in their business.
So they're working behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and they're not growing because they're not the face of their brand.
They're not the face
and
of their
if,
brand.
if
Oh.
personal branding,
Yes.
is
Oh my God, she's my people.
infusing your personality
Yeah.
into your business. And so it's all about making an emotional connection
Yeah.
with your ideal audience. And
Yeah.
sometimes people don't know who their ideal audience even is because they
Right.
haven't niched down.
100%.
And then they're not the face of their brand, so they're not making an emotional connection, so they're not growing and blossoming into this
They're
wonderful
not.
business.
They're not.
So,
That's awesome.
I always say, okay,
Yes.
now you have these images. So
Yeah.
how do you use them? You
Yeah.
want to, first of all, be the face of your brand.
Yes.
Be front and center on your website. Be on your homepage. So immediately.
A thought, people. Could you please, a thought? Could you, right? Because so many people
Exactly.
detach
They
themselves and
detach.
even think that that's the way to go. I want to be seen more professionally, so I'm not going to put myself. I mean, how many times have people said that? They're like, oh, I want to be taken seriously, so I'm going to put a bird logo or something that has nothing to do with them personally.
Yeah.
Your face, people,
It's
your
the
face.
face.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that's how you're going
Yeah.
to make those connections.
Yeah, oh, I love
because
that.
it's your people reach your soul or find your soul
Yes.
through your eyes and your smile. So it's so
This is
important
also
for you
good.
to be present, and then to have those images as your
Yeah.
profile pictures, like. Especially
100%.
LinkedIn. If you
100%.
are a business owner, and even if you're corporate, if you're in the
Yes.
corporate world, you're your personal brand.
You are your
so
personal
to
brand.
represent yourself as a professional
Yeah.
is so key, and
So
to be
key.
front and center.
Yeah. I mean, I think that everybody out there, I mean, myself and my new friend, are telling you that if you are on a social platform and you literally have no profile picture and you look like you're in witness protection, I suggest you get a profile picture.
100%.
Right? Because people need to think about how they engage in social media. If somebody is friending, fanning, liking you, and they have no profile picture, don't you think twice about whether they're a legitimate person, whether it's an actual profile at all? My friend is going to help you. She's going to help you. She's going to help you, right? Because I don't think that they think about it so much. You know what I mean?
They don't. And I think a lot of times too, in your social media feeds, you're putting all this effort into creating content.
Yeah.
You should add a minimum on that 9-square grid that pops up on Instagram. Be in there. You know, put a picture of yourself, introduce yourself again, or tell a secret about yourself. Something that your audience is going to connect with and associate you with being the expert in whatever area you're working in.
Oh, I love that. Now, do you work with people on a number of different levels, or is it only people that are emerging into their spaces, or do you work with people on the full gamut?
The full gamut.
Yeah.
So I have people that come to me and they're in corporate, so they just need a professional headshot because they're going for, well, they want to represent themselves professionally. So that's super important. Then the second level is like just personal branding photography, where I work with people to create their visual story for their website, their social media accounts, all of that. And then I help them with how to use those images, how to create content with them, and then how to use them for SEO on your website as well. And then I have a program where I have an entire team. It's nuts to bolts. So we work with either entrepreneurs, small business owners who are just starting out, all the way through to their rebranding, redefining themselves. But we do website design, graphic design, videography, social media management, and then the photography component.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, so it's all under one umbrella. It's and I kind of manage everything so that they don't have to then have, oh my gosh, what about this? What about that? And we start where it's a reasonable place to start. Like maybe they're not quite ready to invest in a logo. Okay, you don't have to right away because guess what? Your face is what's going to build your business first of all.
100%.
So, I mentor them on how to do it and what makes the most sense. And then everything's customized so that we're not saying, okay, you have to pay X amount of dollars whether you need this or you don't need that. So it's very specific, individual specific, business specific, niche specific. So it's...
Oh, I love that.
Anyway.
It's perfect. No, but I think it's perfect because I think we always say on the show, you don't know what you don't know, right? And so to navigate this space, it's one thing for me to be like, oh, I know I have to address my personal brand. Okay, I know that I have to take pictures, but what do I do with the pictures? And then where do I get all of the other people to do all of the other things? Yes, video is, optimizing and it's wonderful. Where do I even begin, right? All of those little pieces, but to have a friend that can navigate all of that space is so super important, especially for an entrepreneur that is spending their time, baking the cookies in their bakery.
That's right. That's right. Or doing the thing they have to do because they have clients now.
Oh my gosh,
when they're inundated with client work, how are they going to do all these other things to really build their brand and to continue to grow their client base and grow the network of referrals, right?
Yeah,
because
100%.
ultimately, social media, people may see your content or read a blog post. They may not hire you today, but you're now in their mind, and they become a referral source for you. Or they hire you 6 months to 6 years down the road.
We've all lived in that space. We're like, oh, when did I meet you? A year ago? And now we're working together?
Yeah.
So, but your personal brand does that. We always say that people buy personalities, not products or services.
100%.
Right? And being able to figure that out. But I think I just met one of my favorite personalities that can really, truly help you. So if people want to get in touch with you, if they want to follow, fan, and like you, where would they find more information?
So my website is Robyn Graham Photography, and that is Robyn with a Y. And then I'm on the social media platforms, Robyn Graham Photography on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm at the Robyn Graham because Robyn Graham was already taken.
Oh, fair enough. But we love this, and we want to make sure people get in touch with you. We're going to make sure that we tag all of those platforms so you have absolutely no choice. We tell you have to scream your dream, and your personal brand is so important. Now we have another person that can help you. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited. And I really, really, really hope that we've inspired people to come out from behind their business and be the face of their brand.
It's time. We're going to come find you. If not, but it's time for you to scream your dream and connect with our new friend. We're so excited that you were here. Oh, this is wonderful. This is not the last time she's going to be on the show, Taquan. You know how I am, right? You know how I am. I'm so excited from all of us here at This Is It TV. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and we'll see you soon. Take care.